Now, I have to profess, ordinarily I wouldn't touch anything like this, but I did see a preview of it on RPS, and it actually looked quite pretty. So, you know, and I actually enjoyed taking stuff apart, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Plus, it was going cheap at the time. Now, ordinarily, I don't understand the reason for simulators. I mean, the whole point of, you know, a simulator is to do something which no one's ever done before. Something like a Assetto Corsa or AH64D, whereas, you know, we're seeing more and more crazy-ass simulators like I want to be a goat or a farmer. I mean, who wants to be a farmer? Seriously, if I wanted to go play with shit, I go hang out with the British working class. But no, I want to get away from something. But car mechanic, really? I will admit, I was a bit skeptical at first. But then again, I can understand why someone would want to try and get away from it and look at the more glamorous side of being a car mechanic. Because, end of the day, you can either go and rip apart a beautiful overhead V8 and, you know, strip it right down to the bare bolts, or you can go and do it in Halfords, where you're simply changing oil for a soccer mom who's curbed her Renault Clio too many times. But anyway, so I was a bit skeptical about this, and I thought I'll pull the, you know, bite the bullet and just buy it. It was going cheap at the time, 15 quid. I thought, why not? It was a bit of a car crash to begin with. There's not a pun in there. No, really, it was actually a train wreck. 21 patches have been released for it so far. Yeah, I can only assume they ran into some sort of development issues, or they ran out of money at the 11th hour and couldn't afford QA. However, they were upfront about it and said, sorry, give us a chance to fix it, and they've been, you know, busting their bollocks every day since, and you know, fair play, I'll give them that one. But now it's at a state where it's now finished. Well, it's at a point where the game is more than acceptable to play, and it's actually fun. That's kind of speculative. However, I like cars, I'm a bloke, I like V8s, I like pulling shit apart, and I love to play with Meccano and Lego as a kid. Yeah, it's right up my street. Do it. If you couldn't grasp the concept now, the whole idea is to basically build a car. The soundtrack kind of leaves a little bit to be desired, so hang on a second, I will go and turn that off. Now, when you start, you will essentially be a one-man band working back of an alley, doing little tiny things like replacing brakes and air filters and so on and so forth. But as it progresses, you start earning experience points. You can then spend experience points to level up and unlock various abilities, which will help you unfuck cars faster or be more proficient at repairing stuff. As you start leveling up, you start getting more and more lucrative jobs coming in, which means you start doing things like actually, you know, replacing suspension struts, rebalancing tires, bodywork repair, and it gets to the point where you even start doing, ooh, yeah, I want to do that. I'll bring it into the shop. No, there's no space. I forgot I've got some stuff in. But yeah, the idea is, you know, you basically just enjoy pulling cars apart. Now, each car's got like several hundred parts in it. This is one I actually stripped out of a barn, and I'm slowly restoring it at the moment. I mean, look at all that. That's a lot of stuff to fix and replace, which means it's a nice, hefty thing to do. However, I haven't quite got access to the spray booth yet, so I can't do anything about the body. So at the moment, I'm just simply taking jobs from punters and fixing cars. Now, you can... hang on a second. If you wanted to, you could build a race car and take it down to the track. You can sell junkers. You can go down the junkyard and raid for bits. Or you can go raiding in barns and see if you can go find something shit and bring it back and fix it up. You can buy something brand new and tear it down for parts or do whatever. There's quite a few things you can do in this, but ultimately the name of the game is just enjoy pulling shit apart and putting it back together again. And it is actually quite satisfying when you get something that looks like a bit of a hunky junk, covered in rust. I was going to show the engine. I remember the RS has an hour engine in the back, doesn't it? Open! And you start seeing, it just basically doesn't look too healthy, and you think, yeah, it's quite satisfying to replace it and make it all look nice and shiny again. And visually, it's actually quite impressive. We're not talking like hardcore levels of simulation here where you're going to pull apart all ducting and fuses and so on and so forth, but there's enough here to actually enjoy pulling apart. Actually, this is a punter's car. What's wrong with it? He phoned it through a little while ago and I took it on. Replace all filters, timing repart. Oh, it's an engine, gearbox. Yeah, it's an engine and transmission jobby. There are story-based missions as well, which will test your intellect. Where basically a guy phones up and says, I've got a problem with something, doesn't tell you anything about it, and it's down to you to figure out what's wrong with it. And judging from this thing, he needs to go sell it. It's a piece of shit. But anyway, I don't want to look at that. I want to look at the RS, because the RS is more fun. Let's get it on the rack. Bong. Up you go. Right, now then, transmission, exhaust looks definitely shot. What we'll do is we'll do some diagnostics on it. Do the French understand the concept of electricity? They do, just about. Let's check the compression. Unfortunately, this won't tell you anything about things such as cams and timing belts and stuff. Yeah, it looks alright, actually. Plug in the ECU, see what's going on. I can tell straight away that the gearbox is fried. Probably some of the timing belts, might be a cam. Kind of tempted on pulling the engine out, but I can repair it from here. And it's just basically a simple case of pulling it all apart and enjoying the satisfying sounds of ratchets and clunking and just, yeah, it's not a complex game, it's just nice. And sometimes I want something nice I can just idle away. Get a glass of whiskey, some ice, pull it apart. So let's have a look at the camshafts. Yeah, they look okay. I can already see a timing belt. Oh, there we go. Let's get the serpentine belt off. Actually, it helps if I pull the roller off. I was thinking of sitting down and giving you a complete breakdown as to how car engines actually work. Because I do actually enjoy pulling cars apart. Well, mine anyway. I do my own servicing, my own filters, and after turning that deer into a Ugandan landmine victim just outside of Didcot by way of my bumper and 70-mile-an-hour impact, I kind of learned how to repair the front of my car on myself, and actually did enjoy trooping through scrapyards, pulling out bits and pieces in that before health and safety jumped in and said no fun because you might get tetanus. Still, 10 quid greases the right palms. Well, the cam gears are all FUBAR. Right, I do want to lift it. I want to have a look at underneath. Come on, son. Ascend! Strip the oil out of it. Don't want it pissing all over the floor. Calm it. We're done? We're done. Alright. No, back you go. The context menu is not brilliant. The interface could use a little bit of cleaning up, in my opinion. But I think that's primarily down to some silly prat decided, hey, we can release this on a console as well. Like, really? Can you see a niche game like this working on something which is designed for modern Call of bullshit douchebag filter number 6000? Oh, gearbox looks fucked. Let's have a look at this. Oil filter's definitely dead. The rod caps look okay. There we go. Yeah, flywheel's dead. Right. Let's get the wheel off. But yes, it is very satisfying. Alright, you out. One more. There we go. Don't need to pull the brake out. Drive shaft comes out. Gearbox. I bet you there's a starter motor sitting on that, which, yes, I can remove it from this side of the car. Get the oil filter out. Oh, yep, fucked. This was like the clutch of my old lady's car. She had to get it replaced about 3 months ago. Oh, she has a tendency of riding the throttle when changing gears. Why did you do this? All you do is scrub the plates. Right, anyway, so we've got all the shit off. Let's see if we can actually fix it. Now, at the moment, fixing stuff is basically, you know, you pop it on a bench and you click away at it until it eventually is fixed. However, it's a percentage chance as to whether or not you're going to fix it or you're going to fuck it. And as obviously you level up, you start getting better at fixing stuff. And I'm almost at the point where I can 95% fix stuff flawlessly. I say almost, as in I'm not quite there yet. So, I want to go and have a look at... Right, let's go shopping. Gearbox, clutch, plate, bearing, flywheel. Trying to think what else I need. I know the gearbox is foobar, but I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be a V6B. I don't know. Let's have a look. What is it? Alright, well, first things first, let's put half the engine back together again. Definitely to get a new oil filter for it. At least the ratchet sounds are nice. It's a 16B. Gearbox 16B. Is it a 16B? I'm losing my mind here. What is it? Gearbox 16B. Apparently that should be it, but it doesn't look like it. Unless it's a V6B. It's probably that one. Yeah, V6B. I'm just losing my mind here. The cup is empty. I haven't had tea all morning. How I'm functioning is nothing short of an act of God. Actually, it was an act of God. The old lady phoned me this morning, wanted me to fix her laptop for her. She's managed to melt that as well. Right, that can go back on. Yeah, break this a little bit foobar, but I'm not being paid to fix them. I really should get a 2RS out of the junkyard, see if I can fix it up. Rear muffler F. Exhaust section. Front exhaust section B. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-dum-bum-ba. Front exhaust section. Where are you? Front exhaust section B, V6B. It's rear muffler F, isn't it? Alright, front exhaust section B. There's a new one on. And yeah, you turn a rusty old junky piece of shit into something that looks respectable. And it's actually very satisfying. Down. Oh, I've got to replace all the cams, haven't I? Oh, I bet the belts are fried. Yeah, all the cam gears are dead. Cam gear V's. Come on. To the shop. Cam gear. V6B. I'm going to want 4 of them, aren't I? There is a shopping list function in here, which you can basically go through and... But it's not... Because the interface, it's not as easy to manage as you'd like. Oh, the water pump's fried as well, isn't it? Yeah. Water pumps. Ooh, no, it's not that one, is it? It's a V6B. There we go. I might actually stop being a knob and utilise the shopping list in a minute. That belt's fine. Belt tensioner is dead. Needs to be replaced. Let's get the heads on. Oh, just so I can enjoy that satisfying ratchet noise. But yeah, I was actually quite impressed at this. I think I've got nearly 40 hours racked on it already. I'm like, where the fuck did that go? The first day I got it, I was playing it till like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I realised, hang on a second, I gotta go out in the morning. Shit. But it's just nice. I can't describe it any other way. It's just nice. It's one of the things the PC is famous for. Nice niche titles. Yeah, time belt cover and go back on. Gotta get that belt tensioner sorted. Belt tensioner. No, that's the wrong part. I want to look at the engine. There we go. New shiny belt tensioner. Get those covers back on. No! Idler roller A's foobar. There we go. I should keep a supply of this stuff in stock, but that requires more effort. It requires forethought and planning. Which at this time of the day is not my specialty. Yeah, that's all good. In you go. Right. Now then, let's get... I'm thinking... No. Look at the shopping list. Filters need replacing. Timing plates done. Strange noise from engine bay. Now, there is a bug in some of these cars, in that there are parts which are not discovered, which, even though I could, in theory, complete the order. But, that's like, that's foobar, that's fixed, that's fixed. That's fixed. All I need to do is just change the filter. Let's have a look. Yeah, the air filter's dead. After a while, you start learning how to look at parts and deciding which ones need to be replaced and which is dead. Right, off. Oh, actually, how's the air filter base looking? Okay, so the top of the air filter box is dead. Oil filter needs to be changed as well. Where is it? I pulled it off, didn't I? Oil filter 16. Oil filter 16. Air filter. Standard box air filter. I could definitely do with grabbing an air filter cover. I might have got lucky trying to fix it. Hang on a second. Right, filter in. Nice new shiny cover. Get these clips on. But don't ever try and repair clips. You will break them. That's that on. Now I gotta lift it. Yeah, so put the cover back on. Up. Give me access to the filter underneath. I really should clean out the junk. There we go. That car is pretty much done now. He never said to do anything about the body, so I'm not going to. That's all done, 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 done. Pay me in filthy lucre. What? Yeah, kind of need that, don't you? Off. Right, oil. That'll do. Don't want to overfill it. Now then, where is the dipstick? Dipstick. There's a dipstick in this friggin' thing, isn't there? There should be. I know I've put enough in there for it. Oh, bollocks to it. That'll do. Right, put it back on. Close the bonnet. All good. Ta-da! Order complete. Right, I should look at that one, but I'm not. Instead, I'm going to get my RX-7. I pulled it out of a junkyard and it's fucked. Mazda RX-7, rotary Wankel engine. I must say, it is quite nice doing engine repair jobs. Here she is. What's left of it, anyway. Yeah, the car is not healthy. Car status, fucked. Fuel pump, I did replace and rebuild all the engine, but the bodywork is completely knackered. The only way I don't... To be honest, I haven't quite got... Ooh, level 25. I didn't know I went up. Right, we're going to leave that there because... Yeah, the engine's been rebuilt, but the bodywork is completely shot. And I don't think I have the means of repairing that. Right, back we go. Oh, I heard the phone ring. Who wants what? Money bonus? Don't need. Experience bonus. Yeah, poor break. Body panels. I don't really like doing body panels, but I'll take it. What is it? Apart from shit. Volkswagen Golf 7 GT. Now, actually, these cars, you can tell it's a Golf, but it's not quite a Golf. It's one of the ways how they got around the licensing costs. But there's a nice mod I found on Steam which actually allows you to... Hang on a second. I want to level up. Finally. Repair chance successfully increased to 95%. Which means I can actually run the risk of fixing all this shit. You don't have to fix it, but fixing stuff and then selling it can make some money. Look at the inventory. You can see there's a lot of stuff. Hello, when the hell did I get a full engine block? And you can see all the stuff that I have actually broken in my attempts to fix things. Come on. I think they are talking about a way of making inventory management better. It's all money, baby. I'm selling stuff I don't want to sell, but that's okay. Can always buy more. There we go. Oh, that's fucked. In the bin. Right. I'm kind of scared to see what's wrong with this engine. Oh, God, all of it. Holy shit. I've taxed worse, but that's pretty bad. Let's have a look. Electric. God, does electric even work in this thing? No, it doesn't. Dead alternator, dead battery. Oh, what a wreck. Of course, because the part condition is so low, it's going to be difficult to diagnose stuff that works and what doesn't work. This will be a teardown job, this will. Piston with conrod, the crankshaft's fucked. Oh, engine block is dead. So much stuff needs to be rebuilt on this. Right, what else needs to be checked? What does the ECU tell us? So if it doesn't blue screen. Come on. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, that's all dead. And do I even want to do a fuel check? Oh, I'd cry if it wasn't funny. Right, get it on the rack. Right, now then. Actually, it'd be easier if I just pull the bonnet off. Yoink. Okay, so that's completely foobar. I need to pull the exhaust. Okay, it does have a turbo on it. Alright, let's get the heat shield off. Now this is a more traditional engine. 4-cylinder with 4... is it 2 cam? Yeah, it's probably going to be a twin cam. Let's get these ignition coils out. Get the head off. I might be able to repair all this. Might. It depends upon the condition I get it out at. 14%. It might be salvageable. Well, the camshaft's dead. How are the sparks looking? Oh, that's all not good. As long as it's not a suspension problem. Come here. Camera is a little dumb. Alright, that comes off. Brake servo's fucked. Intake manifold is off. So yeah, would you like a little bit of an understanding of how cars work? No? Tough, you're getting one. Alright, so basically, engines are naturally reciprocating. Basically, they look after themselves. Once the sequence starts, basically it's a cycle that, you know, keeps on looking after itself. Camshafts, oh, gotta get the belts off. Oh, I gotta take the pulley off and the belts. Oh, bollocks. Hang on. Get these off. Thankfully, I haven't got to replace a head gasket on this. Right. Belt cover comes off. Gotta get the belt, the internal timing belt off. Jesus, that's screwed as well. You know what? Sod it. I'm just gonna lift it, unhook the transmission, and pull the whole block out. Do it on the engine mount. Up! The cat's dead. The exhaust section, there's foobar. I do need to unhook. Oh, wheels are gonna come off. Come on. I can get the front axle. Right. Drive axle comes off. Oh, she's still full of oil, isn't she? Nearly pulled the pan off then. Car vomit! Filter's dead. That needs to come off. Drive shaft is out. Right now, in theory, that should come straight out. Let's get the rack in place. Bay 2. No! Really? Oh, that's right. I pulled the transmission shaft, not the actual transmission box. Oh, don't be a starter motor. Accessible from engine bay. Shit! Down you go. Really should have thought about this more. Just kind of winging it here. Right. We are in the engine bay, but I'm looking at the suspension. That's why. Get out! Right. Now I can pull the transmission. Up. God, this thing's a piece of shit. Alright. While I'm here, I might as well rip out the entire all the clutch plates. Actually, the clutch plate isn't too bad, and the flywheel's not too bad either. Right, the block will now come out. Unfortunately, it's not a fancy animation or anything, just... Really? You want the turbo out as well? Motherfucker. At this point, I might as well just do the whole thing inside the... Oh, come on! Stupid piece of shit. Right. Now she'll come out. If she doesn't, I'm just going to fix the whole thing in the engine. Pull. There we go. Free. Over to the engine crane. Let's mount that engine on there. There we go. Oh, you see it's a complete piece of shit. Right, rotatey twisty. And again, there we go. So yeah, inside your engine you've got basically cylinders, and the cylinders... Hang on. I'll tell you what, if I just strip it all off, and then I'll give you a quick heads up as to how they all work from the ground up. But yes, engines are naturally reciprocating through a four-stage process. Suck, squeeze, bang, and blow. It's an accurate description of a good Saturday night out, I'll admit. But it's how internal compression, hang on a second, works. Cylinder head off. Yeah, if you ever blow a cylinder head gasket, that's often what needs to be done. And basically it's like a massive washer that sits between here. All the little holes in the block are basically for water and oil veins. Basically they help keep the block cool and lubricated. If the head gasket goes, then the air and water can... Sorry, the fuel... Fucking hell, try again. Water and oil will occasionally mix and can cause issues. Like, for instance, you may have oil in the water tank, at which point then you've probably got a leak between the two veins. If you're getting blue smoke out the back, chances are you're roasting oil. If you got lots of white smoke, you might be pumping water out. Actually, no, you wouldn't get white smoke out of water, but you would notice you were losing water as you were driving, and your engine would start overheating. I've blown a few head gaskets, actually. They're not cheap, man, because you've got to lock the cams, you've got to pull the entire block apart. It's a mess. A head gasket job usually costs about 800 quid. It's not down to the actual part itself, it's down to the labour. Right, strip. Round we go. Oh, that's right, the crank's dead, isn't it? Right, oil pan. Basically, the whole engine sits and floats in oil. And this is where the magic happens. The crankshaft basically explodes. Air fuel mixture enters the cylinder. It's ignited by a spark plug, which then pushes the cylinder down, which causes momentum and causes the crankshaft to spin. That's how it should work. However, I've got to get this out. Ugh, come on. But yes, I have successfully idled hours away just doing this. The little ratchety clinks as well certainly help pass the time. Right, that's that done. Twist it over, get the cylinders out. The magic fuel filter that floats in midair. Right, piston with Conrad, piston with Conrad, piston with Conrad, and piston with Conrad. Right, I should be able to pull the crank now. And the block is free! Which means I can now take everything over to the bench and fix it. By way of rampant clicking. There's a 5% chance I'm going to fuck this up. Fixed. 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 Go on. I think I broke... yep, no. One of the problems I do have with this is there's little to no feedback as to whether or not you've successfully fixed something or fucked it. You literally have to watch the condition bar very closely and you get like about 1 frame to tell whether or not you fixed it or not. Come on. I think I broke something. Right, anyway. That should be good. Oh, one shiny new block. Look at that. Power steering pump. Shiny new alternator. You see, this is where it starts getting really fun because it's all nice and shiny and chrome and look at that fucking shine. Fuel filter doesn't need to be replaced. Oh god, I can't see. I'm blind. I really should replace these. However, the job doesn't call for it. I need to replace the one anyway. Shit, I need to replace the 2 of them. Right. Parts. Might as well buy some rings as well. There we go. Engine head. Oh. I'm going to make so much money off this job. Right, fuel rail can go back in. Ah, I broke a camshaft. There we go. Intake manifold. Ah, I foobled the intake manifold as well. We'll give him 2 new cam gears as well. I think they're just stock cam gears. I wanted... I'm trying to think now. What did I break? I know I broke the camshaft. What else did I break? Intake manifold, 14 DI, and a camshaft. Camshaft. It's nothing fancy. Intake. It's a 14. Hang on a second. It was a 14 DI, wasn't it? Yeah. To be honest, I wasn't planning on doing a card on this for so long, but it's just so satisfying when you start and before you know it, you... Ooh, 2 new cam gears. There we go. It's going to need new belts as well, isn't he? Yeah, timing belt's shot. Drop a new intake manifold on there. Oh, so many bolts. Yeah, new throttle body. Oh, I broke the engine cover, didn't I? Engine head cover 14. Exhaust manifold shield. Oh, so good. Timing belt. It's just a stock one, doesn't really matter. Timing belts. Probably going to need new serpentine belts for it as well. We shall see. Yeah. To think this was a rusty piece of shit. I broke the water pump, crankshaft pulley as well, and the idle roller. Jesus. Some mechanic I am. Right. Head. It was a 14, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a 14. Did I blow the water pump? I think I did, didn't I? There is a shopping... hang on a second, let's get this on. I'm going to need 4 new spark plugs. New water pump. Crankshaft pulley. Water pump. I think it's a 14, I think? Yeah, I think it's a stock 14. Crankshaft pulley. Crankshaft pulley, crankshaft pulley. Is it 14? I think it's a 14. What else? Spark plugs. 4 plugs. I'm probably going to need ignition coils as well. Well, I saved a fortune in repairing everything, so I'm going to make a shit ton of bank on this. Alright. 4 new spark plugs. Four new ignition coils. Water pump 14. Crankshaft pulley 14. That's good. I need an idle roller and an oil filter. It's a 14, isn't it? Idle roller. I think it's an idle roller A. Yep. In you go. Get that oil filter on. Yeah, serpentine belt B, and I'm guessing A is going to be fried as well. That's not how I spell serpentine. Serpentine belt A and serpentine belt B. Yeah, this is just a standard 4-cylinder engine. There's nothing too crazy in terms of parts. Some of the better ones are the V8 overhead cams or push rods. They're nice. The V6 I tore down in the Renault Clio 2. That was nice. I need a new belt tensioner as well. Come on. Stupid interface. Tensioner. And that is a freaking new engine. Well, bar some piston rods and some rings. I'm happy with that. Flywheel can go back on. So can the clutch plate. That's new. The release bearing. And that is our engine rebuilt. What we'll do is we'll take that now. Yoink. And we'll drop it in the engine. Stupid interface. It's really bad, actually. Okay, so what needs doing? ABS pump is shot. The ABS module needs to come out. Might be able to fix it, depending on how much life's left on it. 10%, that'll be touch and go. 10%. Let's have a look. Well, that's all happy and in. Can't see any issues with that. Let's see if we can fix it on the bench. No, it's foobar. I'm pretty certain the brake servo's fucked as well. Yeah, brake servo's dead. ABS module. It's very bright. But it feels so good to replace it all with nice shiny bits. Alright. Gearbox 14 needs to be done as well. I need to lift the box. Up you go. You know, I think what I'll do is I'll just fix this one, then I'll call it. Oh, here we go. I forgot to put all that back together, didn't I? Ha 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 ha. Shit. Let's get some rod caps on. My only gripe with this is the XP system is a little bit slow. It's fine for the first 5 odd levels, but then you start getting to level 25 and 30, it starts to grind a bit, which is a little bit of a shame. I would have brought it down a little bit more, but yeah, this isn't really a game you play for an end goal. You just play it because you can. Oh, that's foobar. Oil pan. That's... Oh, the whole engine is completely new. It's so shiny. Gearbox. Yeah, it's all new and shiny as well. Look at that. Fucking magnificent. Front drive shaft is new as well. Oh, 2 new axles. God, I'm so good at fixing stuff now. What else needs to be done? Front exhaust section, that's... Yeah, front exhaust section turbo, that's knackered. Let's have a look at the exhaust. Front exhaust. Front exhaust section, turbo. Front exhaust section, turbo. There we go. Oh shit, I need to drop a new turbo on it, didn't I? Because I melted that. I was just complimenting myself as being a good mechanic, not just minutes ago. That's fucked. Exhaust pipe's knackered. Rear muffler is knackered. You know, I'm wondering if I can bang this back into shape on the bench. Nope, it's all dead. Middle muffler, exhaust pipe. Jesus Christ. Exhaust, middle muffler, muff. That's not how I spell exhaust. Try again. There we go. Exhaust pipe. And there was... I'm pretty sure there was a back box that was dead, but I don't know which one. It was. Right. Rear muffler 14. Muff. I may be 35, but I am a grown child. I will laugh at muff jokes if I please. Actually, I'm not 35 yet, thank fuck. Close, though. Couple of weeks. I'll be on fucking suicide watch then. Down! Oil filter's on, that's on. Starter motor. Nice and shiny and new. And a turbo, which I'm pretty certain I blew to pieces. Sorry, it's easier to look away to access it then, because the interface is naff. Let's have a look. Turbocharger. Turbochargers work via forced induction. Basically what they do is they take the exhaust, it's a double fin. And what happens is the exhaust gas spins the rotor, which in turn spins and forces more air in. So, you know, in exchange for more exhaust, you get more air going in, which results in a power increase. You also get turbo lag as it takes exhaust gas. You need the gas to get the air intake, and without the... yeah, you know what I mean. Accessible from engine bay. It's because I was looking at the suspension. On you go. Shiny motherfucker. There we go. Now then, let's have a look at the shopping list. Fuel pump's dead. Part not discovered. That's probably a broken bit. Piston with... water pump, battery... What? No. No! Piston with conrod! You piece of shit! I'm gonna strip the whole block down again. Like a retard, I wasn't paying attention. I can fix the fuel pump at least. Oh well, more XP for the XP god. Right, you can come out. Oh, of course I forgot, because it's a story-based mission. They're really picky on the quality of parts you install. You can get away with using some of the cheaper parts, but motherfucker. Oh, I'm not pulling that down on cam. That means I gotta get to the underside. I gotta unhook the conrod. I gotta pull the block. Oh, cams. Oh, fuck that. I'll do it later when I'm having a better mood. It's a really stupid thing for me to do. Fuel pump's dead. Part not discovered. Battery. Piston with conrod. God damn it! Change oil. That's fine. Battery's dead. I need to replace that as well. Yoink. Battery! God, I haven't listened to Master of Puppets in years. Was it Master of Puppets or was it Ride the Lightning? I can't remember. I know it's one of them. The golden era of Metallica. Really? Fuck off. Battery. What was the other thing? Fuel pump. Oh, yeah. So that's where it is. Oh, what the hell. I'm not pulling the whole thing out. I can get to it via... Hang on a second. Come on. I'm looking at the engine. Let me pull the engine to pieces. Right, that's got to come off first. Turbocharger's got to come out, and the heat shield's got to come off, and... Oh, wasn't paying attention. Okay, why's the... Hang on a second. This thing's going to be... You out the way! Whatever. Okay, so why are you misbehaving? That's probably because I had something highlighted. Okay, I think the game's going a bit spac mod on me. It won't let me select the parts I need to pull off. Yeah, it's misbehaving. But anyway, you get the general gist of it. I'll strip it down later. But yeah, it's satisfying. It really is to pull it all apart and then put it all back. I mean, you saw we took a rusty piece of shit engine and we rebuilt it, and I kind of admittedly fucked up on one part, which is buried right in the middle. But nevertheless, it is entertaining. Anyway, I want to see what jobs are available. What shiny cars have we got to play with? Ah, Renault Grande. No, not doing that. Raptor, Mazda RX-3. Dodge Charger. Mmm, delicious. BMW, Pontiac Firebird, Trans Am. That's a complete engine job, isn't it? Yeah, I'll take that and do that one next. Oh, it's not black with the golden eagle. You fail me. That'll be a V8, probably a push rod. Overhead valve, yeah, we push rod jobby. Right, I'll enjoy tinkering with that later. But anyway, enough of this shenanigans. I need to go get a cup of tea because I'm blaming my fuck up to lack of tea ingesting. Oh, damn it. I'll reset it and actually probably, yeah, I'll go back and pull this all apart whilst I'm busy rendering. Should get this online for tonight. What time is it? Too early. Enough of this. Actually, it's lunchtime. Food and tea. Right, I'm out of here. I'll catch you all later.